If you saw the earlier video from this lesson, you will know that we can find equivalent fractions without needing the help of diagrams like this. What we had to do was make sure we were multiplying the numerator and denominator by the same number. These examples show that you can also divide your numerator and denominator by the same number to get an equivalent fraction. In the first example, we've got 6/8 and we want to write that as something over 4. What's going on here is that we are dividing the 8 by 2 to get 4. That means we need to divide the 6 by 2 as well in order to get the correct numerator. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So what we're saying is that 6/8 is equal to 3/4. They are equivalent fractions, they are the same thing. Let's just check that. Here you can see I've shaded in 3/4 of the circle, and if you count up the 8s, you will see that that is 6/8. So 6/8 and 3/4 are indeed equivalent fractions. In the second example, what's going on is that we are again dividing the denominator by 2. 6 divided by 2 is what gets you to the 3. That means we have to do the same thing to the numerator. We're going to do 2 divided by 2. And that is equal to 1. So 2/6 equals 1/3. We can see that on a diagram. 1/3 of the whole circle equals 2/6 of the whole circle. In the third example, we've got 3/6 and we want to write that as 1 over something. Now we've got both numerators here, we've got to look at what's going on. To go from 3 to 1, we need to divide by 3, because 3 divided by 3 equals 1. That means we've got to divide the denominator by 3 as well. 6 divided by 3, that gives us 2. So 3/6 is 1/2. And we can see that on the diagram. In the fourth example, we've got 8/12 equals 2 over something. We've got both numerators, so we can look at what's going on there. To go from 8 to 2, we are dividing by 4. That means we've got to do the same thing to the denominator. 12 divided by 4 gives us 3. Let's see that on a diagram. 8/12 means that we need to shade in 8 of those little slices. There we go, we've shaded in 8 slices, so that's 8/12, which hopefully you can see is equivalent to 2/3.